looks like we are back up again, which is nice because my computer died and glitched out a lot of stuff. So I left it where it was. So we will continue on. So what just previously happened was rolled. He wasn't going to do any damage. The opponent was going to block, but he can blink, and we can blink through any wall or anything like that. And he can take one person with him. So I am going to try. I'm going to blink with Ian, and we are going to take Wicked Jimmy with us to go right there. So that was his first action. Second action is actually going to be open this door as first movement. Second movement. Then third is get to D. And we'll see what D has to say. So we are D. A dead end. Oh, come on. Give me a break. A dead end? Not even a door or window to escape through? You're obviously in a kitchen. Surely not having any means of escape means it's nothing but a death trap if there's a fire. You could laugh at considering fire safety regulations if it didn't leave you trapped here. Wait a minute. What's that? The wall looks damaged, slightly broken. Maybe you can break through somehow. So we get to flip over event story card 5. So event story card 5 says you can break through the wall in a similar way of clearing rocks by testing strength for a total number of successes equal to amount of people plus 3. So that would be 7 where he's standing. Each of these tests cost 1 action point. Additionally, you may discard any non-basic weapons to add 5 successes to this test. If you manage to break through, put a breach token in any one wall in this space and discard letter token D. Okay, so the positive aspect is, it says we can put a breach token in any one wall. So we could actually do it on the far wall. To consider it farther, we will have a trap to go through when we do that. But that took 1 action there, so he has no more action points to spend. So we leave D there knowing we have to do the test. So our second person to go would be Maddie Maxwell. And the stady requires strength. So Maddie might just go and try to attempt the first trap because she has 3 strength. So she can just bypass the stady right there. So for the first, she will bypass, go to the first trap. So she did not come through with stealth. So she is going to have to roll a red die and see what kind of trap we trigger. Oh, she rolled a 3. So now she has to make a agility test. Of 3. Please, come on, succeed. The red doesn't offer any success. So, bad part is she failed. So, let's see. If you fail, you trigger an avalanche of rocks. Put a rock token on any 2 spaces adjacent to you. All monsters on those spaces are dead, and characters there suffer an attack of 2 red dice. This trap can only appear once per game. Reroll it if it appears a second time. Unfortunately, right where she's standing, it either comes towards the orderly and completely blocks our path right here, or goes back, hits the trooper, and hits our compadre behind. So we will put that there, kills him off. So that was first. Now to get past these is strength tests. So she's got 2 more actions left. And her strength is 3 also. So she's going to do 2 tests to try to clear the rubble she just put in place. So she got 2 success. Actually, she also did roll 1 sanity for that first test. So she's up to 2. So we got 2 of 6 at the moment. Third action is doing it again. Oh, got 3 more, so that puts us at 5. So we're 1 test away, or 1 success away from clearing that rubble that she just put in. And she's got 3 sanity already. So, our next one to go is Wicked Jimmy, who's already out of that area. He is going to do a search because he actually has mild cognitive impairment, which passively gives me 1 success for any search test. And there's a locker right here, so I will pop that, which nets me no junk, but 2 successes for either drugs or weapon. 3 successes gives me equipment. And his imagination is 3, so I get 3 blue dice to roll for him. So I actually have 3 success. What does he want? I'm going to do weapon because he can also discard the weapon for the test of D, depending on what the weapon is. Well, I got a battle cross, so that one would actually be rather good for Ian McFellow, but doesn't have any range. But it does have holy as just a basic stat. Plus it's 3 intelligence, which he doesn't have to go up in anything else to use. So, Wicked Jimmy has that on him at the moment. That goes away. That was his first action. Second action is come all the way down here. Now, no action points, but can only be used once per turn. I can trade, so I will give Battlecross to Ian McFellow. Then the last, Wicked Jimmy has 2 strength. So I'm going to roll the first test to try to get some success on this challenge. Oh, that is nice. So out of the 7 that we need, we have 4 done for that. That would be his third action. Okay, so that was Wicked Jimmy. And now we are down to Joanne Justice, whose first action is going to be use the sling against the Stady, which she gets 3 green dice and can reroll 1 die, and the Stady gets a blue and brown. So, Stady's rolling good. He just blocked 3. She has 3, but I can reroll this sanity die for 2 more. So, his block of 3 still doesn't do anything to save him. She hits him for 5. So the Stady is gone. She gets 1 sanity for the kill. That was her first action. Second action is going to be run up here. Third action, she has 2 strength. So she is going to do test to remove this